So in this video, we want to look at the review questions for Test 3, and this is covering Chapter 8 in our textbook. So we'll look at several problems within each video. In problem 1, we want to convert 0.1245 to a percent. So we're wanting to convert the decimal 0.1245 to percent form. So the way we do that is we take the 0.1245 and we multiply by 100%. Multiplying by 100% moves the decimal point 2 places to the right, so the decimal point is going to move between the 2 and the 4, and that gives us 12.45, and then now we have the percent symbol. So 0.1245 written as a percent is 12.45%. Problem 2, we want to convert 1.365% to a decimal. So 1.365%, we want to write that as a decimal. So to change that to decimal form, we're going to divide by 100%. Dividing by 100% gets rid of the percent symbol, and dividing by 100 moves the decimal point 2 places to the left. So the decimal point here is going to move in front of the 1, that's 1, and it's going to need to move again, so it's going to need a 0 placeholder. So that would be 0.01365. So 1.365% written as a decimal is 0.01365. Question 3, we want to convert the fraction 11 over 16 to a percent. So we have the fraction 11 over 16. We want to change that to a percent. So we're going to take the 11 over 16 and we're going to multiply that by 100%. So we need to take 11 over 16 times 100, and that's going to add the percent sign. So if I bring in my calculator, 11 over 16 times 100 is 68.75. So that is 68.75%. Now if we wanted, we could also have not used a calculator. We could have written that in terms of like a fraction of a percent. So we could have also thought of that as being over 1. And so to multiply 11 over 16 times 100, that would give us 1100 over 16%. We'd take the 11 times the 100, which would be 1100. 16 times 1 would be 16, so 1100 over 16%. And then we could change that to a mixed number. So 16 goes into 1100. Well, if we look at 16 and 110, 16 will go into 110 6 times. And if we multiply that back, that is 96. If we subtract, that is 14. And we drop down the 0. 16 will go into 140 8 times. If we multiply back, 16 times 8 is 128. And if we subtract, that would be 12. Well, we're out of stuff to drop down, so this would be 68 and then 12 over 16%. But 12 over 16 will simplify. 12 and 16 can both be divided by 4. So 12 divided by 4 would be 3. 16 divided by 4 would be 4. So we could say that's 68 3/4%. But usually we do like I did it the first time. 68.75% is more common. Problem number 4. We have 2,890 is what percent of 3,400? Well, we can use our percent equation for this. So we're asked 2,890 is, which means equals, what percent, so I'm going to let that be X, of times 3,400. So 2,890 is what percent of, which means times 3,400. So if I solve this, I can divide both sides by 3,400. So X is going to equal 2,890 divided by 3,400. Well, 2,890 divided by 3,400 is 0.085. So this is 0.085. Now that's the decimal form. So if I take 0.085 times 100%, that's going to amount to moving the decimal point 2 places to the right, so it's going to move to behind the 5, so that is 85%. So 2,890 is 85% of 3,400. Problem number 5. In 2007, M&M sales were $238.4 million, which was 13.2% of the total chocolate candy sales. What was the total amount spent on chocolate candy sales in 2007? Well, again, we can use our percent equation for this. So we're told that M&M candy sales represented 13.2% of the total chocolate candy sales, and we're told that that is $238.4 million worth. We're looking for the total amount. So we're looking for the base in our percent problem. So first of all, we have 13.2%, and so if we change that to a decimal, to change that to a decimal, we would divide by 100%, which would get rid of the percent symbol and move the decimal point 2 places to the left. So 13.2% is the same as 0.132 as a decimal. So we know that the $238.4 million that were M&M sales was equal to 13.2%, so my decimal form again is 0.0132 times the whole amount of chocolate sales, which we're going to call X. So X is representing the total dollar amount of chocolate sales in 2007, and so if I solve this equation, that will give me that total. So if I take both sides of this equation and divide by 0.132, then I'm going to get X equals, so if I take 238.4 and divide by 0.132, that is 1806.06. So if we round that to the nearest whole number, that's 1806. So this is approximately 1806. Now, what does that mean? That means the total chocolate sales was $1,806 million. So $1,806 million. Now that would be equivalent to saying $1.806 billion. So the total chocolate sales were $1,806 million, and again, M&M's accounted for 13.2% of that, which was $238.4 million worth of chocolate sales. Or again, 1,806 million we could also write as 1.806 billion. Let's take a look at number 6. So in problem 6, we want to use the table below to calculate the federal income tax that Monica owes if her taxable income is $56,400. So to do this, we need to first of all find where Monica fits on the tax table here. So if we look, this column represents if your taxable income's over this amount but not over this amount, then the tax will be whatever of the amount over whatever's in this column. So if we look, Monica's taxable income is over $37,650, but it's not over $91,150, so it's under that. So Monica fits in line 3. So her tax is going to be $5,183.75 plus 25% of the amount that's over $37,650. So, writing down number 6, again, Monica's taxable income is $56,400. So again, using the line, she is going to pay $5,183.75 plus 25% of the amount over $37,650. So she's going to have to pay 25% of the amount over $37,650, and that amount will be what I get if I take $56,400 minus the $37,650. So I've got to figure out how much is she over. So if I take $56,400 minus $37,650, she is $18,750 over that. So $5,183.75 plus, to find 25% of this, I'm going to change the 25% to a decimal, which will be 0.25. Dividing by 100% gets rid of the percent symbol and moves the decimal point 2 places to the left. And again, what we have there in parentheses is $18,750. So if I find 25% of $18,750, well, $18,750 times 0.25, that is $4,687.50. So she's got to pay $5,183.75 plus an additional $4,687.50 for the amount that was over $37,650. And so if I add those together, 5183.75 plus 4687.50, so that is $9,871.25. $9,871.25. That is the amount of taxes that Monica owes. So let's pick up with problem number 7 on the next video.